morning, 7th grade. It's Miss Odell. And today in math class, we're going to be learning about triangles, which is coming from section 4.5. And that is coming from pages 162 to 164. So you can follow along with me as we go through this, page 162 to 164. So make sure you're on page 162 as we begin, okay? First thing we're going to talk about is a triangle. Now, what is a triangle? Well, as you see at the top of the book, triangles are polygons with 3 sides. That's pretty easy. A triangle is named by placing a capital letter on the vertices. For example, A, B, C. This point here is your vertice, it's your vertex, okay? So if the 3 vertices are A, B, and C, the name of the triangle would be, and here's your symbol for triangle, triangle A, B, C. Remember, that's your symbol. It's just a little small triangle, okay? Now, when 2 sides of the triangle intersect, they form an angle, okay? And that's what this is. It's an angle here, an angle here, and an angle here. So you have 3 angles. Now, to find the sum of the angles of a triangle, it is going to always equal 180 degrees. So the sum, which is when you add them all up, of all 3 angles equals 180 degrees. Okay? So, for example, if we had a triangle, and I'm just going to try to draw one, just humor me here. Well, you know, I'm not the best artist when it comes to this, but we'll deal with it. Okay. All right, so here we have a triangle, and you'll notice that these sides are different. But let's just say that this angle measures 45 degrees. Let's say that this angle measures 30 degrees. Well, we don't know what this angle measures, okay? So how would we find the unknown? Well, we would take 45 plus 30, which equals 75. And then you take the total number that it should be and subtract what you have here. So it'd be 180 from 75, and so the unknown would be 105 degrees. So one thing you must remember here is the sum of the angles of a triangle equal 180 degrees. Okay? Now, go to the next screen here. This is coming from page 162, and we're going to talk about types of triangles. All right? So it's a little bit the same when it comes to just basic angles, but it's a little different as well. All right, so here we look. Here we have an acute triangle. Remember what I say about an acute angle? It's so tiny, it's cute. Anyway, so notice that it has 3 acute angles, okay? So this angle is less. Well, let's back up here. What are acute angles? Acute angles equal less than 90 degrees. So all 3 angles are less than 90 degrees, and so that makes it an acute triangle. Okay? Now, let's look at the second one here, okay? So this was the first one. The second one is an obtuse. So what is obtuse? An obtuse angle, it equals more than 90 degrees. Okay? Now, an obtuse angle, look at the number 2 there. It says an obtuse angle has 1 obtuse angle and 2 acute. So remember that. It has 1 and 2. So 1 obtuse and 2 acute. Okay? You couldn't have more than 3, no, you couldn't. You couldn't have more than 3 obtuse angles, okay? So you can have 1 and then the other 2 be acute, and that's just the way it would be formed anyway. And then you have a right angle, and remember what a right triangle, remember what a right angle is? It always equals 90 degrees, okay? So a right triangle has one right angle and two acute angles. Remember, this symbol here tells you that it's a right angle, which equals 90 degrees. Then you have, okay, then you have an equiangular triangle, which is right here, okay? And what that tells us, that all three sides are equal. Rather yet, all three angles are equal as well, okay? Now, then you have an equilateral. So let me just back up here. This is talking about the angles, how they are classified, and the types of triangles by angles. Now let's talk about how they're classified by their sides. And I've been telling you guys, when you have a figure that has the same mark through it, tells you that this side is equal to this side and this side is equal to that side, so they're all equal, okay? So an equilateral triangle has all three sides are equal. An isosceles triangle has at least two, well, it has two sides that are equal. Notice the two marks there. When you see that, this side is equal to that side, okay? And then a scalene triangle has no, as they say, no sides that are equal or angles, okay? Hope you understand that. Now, drawing a triangle, we're going to do that later on. So I want you to go over to page 165, and this is going to be your assignment, if I could write today. You're going to do 1 through 16. And 26 through 31. That's all coming from page 165. Okay, so that's 1 through 16 all, 26 through 31 all from page 165. Guys, please don't hesitate to let me know if you don't understand or you have questions. I'll be more than happy to help you. All right, guys, have a great day.